everybody, this is Brett from Vanguard Overland. We're down here in Big Bear today, running some forest roads and putting our van through the paces, checking out this new King suspension that we just mounted up last week. Come on over, we'll take a look at some of the details in the front suspension. Okay, the front of the suspension is a factory strut replacement. This is a full King coilover, 2.5-inch diameter, remote reservoir with compression dampening. These are tunable with valving, fully rebuildable, and we'll take you to the back and show you some of the details in their rear shock. Okay, here at the rear of the van we have a 2.5-inch diameter shock, piggyback reservoir, short finned reservoir for improved cooling. It's got compression dampening on the top, and it's direct replacement for the OEM shock. We're gonna go check this thing out and run down some dirt roads and see how it holds up. Okay, some of the cool details about this full coilover strut replacement is the remote reservoir. This has got a hose mounted from the 2.5-inch body, but it is hard clamped to the lower portion of the strut. This is a short finned. It actually adds extra oil capacity and cooling. Really aids in helping cool down the oil in the shock if you're hitting a lot of washboard roads and big bumps. This has compression dampening also. If you have a heavier front end or you want some better cornering performance, especially on the highway, you can tighten these up and really help that control that lean in the shock. Fully replaceable spring, ride height adjustable. This can be tuned to your vehicle with the lower coil spring spacer. We can go from about 1/2 inch to right about 1 inch in ride height variation. So this is a really good feature that a lot of struts don't have. You can also see the bottom mount for the strut. This is a full billet piece, unlike the stamped sheet metal ones, the OEM and other aftermarket ones. This is a full billet screwed on piece to the main shock body. It has the adjuster in it for alignment. Really trick quality unit. One other thing you're going to notice here is a 1-inch diameter shaft, along with the heavier diameter shaft and the extra cooling capacity with extra oil and extra oil capacity. You're going to get a lot cooler running of the shock. In some of the OEM struts and aftermarket struts that are out there, you'll start to see a lot of discoloration in the body of the shaft here from heat, and that's starting to deteriorate factory or OEM upper shock bushings, upper strut bushings. So all these features, the big shaft diameter, more oil capacity, reservoir, is really running a cooler package and helping the longevity of your upper bushings. Okay, we're here at the rear of the van, looking at the rear King shocks. This really rounds out the performance of the King suspension overall. This is a 2.5-inch body shock, billet cap, smooth body with a piggyback reservoir. The reservoir is also 2.5-inch diameter, billet aluminum, finned, extra oil capacity and cooling capacity to really keep the shock fade down. This has compression dampening on the top of the reservoir, fully adjustable. These are rebuildable, revalvable, and tunable. They pair perfectly with the Lost Highway rear shock mount, rear bolt support that helps keep the shock in bolt and double shear and from backing out, which causes bolt breakage. These are paired perfectly with OEM springs. It really improves the ride, and that you can be used with aftermarket springs with these also, but we're really happy with how it improved the ride with just OEM springs compared to stock.